But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Oh my ladies and gentlemen, we are here, and today we're going to play some Skaven. Yes, yes! I love the Skaven. What do you guys think of Skaven? Like, are you fans? Are you anti-Skaven? Better turn that bit on so I can see what's happening. There we are. Always helps when I can see what I'm doing. At least that's what I tell myself. Right, so let's take a look at the campaigns. We're going to do a new campaign, and we're going to do Eye of the... Alright, Tyrion. Tyrion! You're going to have to calm yourself, Tyrion. I'm not having that. We're going to be playing as the Skaven. We've got three choices here. We can either play as Queek, Headtaker, Lord Skrolk, or indeed Tretch Craventail. They all start in different areas. If I was to play as Queek Headtaker, I'd be... the faction would be Clan Moors. And he starts towards the bottom right-hand side of the map, so I'm more likely to engage with elves, I suppose, are going to be my primary antagonist in that particular area. Bernie has no opinion on my question. It's not like you, Bernie. What's happening? So I'd be most likely to fight the elves if I was Queek. With Lord Skrolk, he starts in the... Find myself Scroll. He starts in the bottom left of the maps, and I'm most likely to start off fighting Lizardmen. And over here we have Tretch Craventail, who starts in the northwest, and I'm most likely to be fighting the Dark Elves. Now, I like all of these. I would say that Tretch Craventail has the best starting units because he's got the Doom Wheel, and I love the Doom Wheel. Lord Skrolk has some of the best magic early on. He's got some fantastic units. He also has the Plague Claw Catapult, which can be really, really good. And Queek Headtaker is a very strong, I suppose, duelist. So he's very good against other lords. All of these good. He also gets more Menace Below as well, so breaking your enemy is a bit easier with him. I do hate elves. I'd be happy playing any of these. I think... However, given the fact that the Vampire Coast DLC is the most recent one to have come out, you're closest as Skrolk to the Vampire Coast factions. So if people want me to fight against the Vampire Coast factions, they would be more likely to have me choose Skrolk. Whereas Queek Headtaker's not all that far, and I'm sure I could get some contact with him. Tretch, I think I might... I might be able to come into contact with him. Specifically the... what's her name? I don't know what her name is. This one. Silostra Diaphin. I think I'd be likely to come into contact with her, but none of the others early on. Hey, Overseer, how you going, my man? So, I think what I'll do... There aren't that many of you watching at the moment, but why don't you just choose 1, 2, or 3? Random choice, I know, especially for you, Bernie, because you don't know the series. And that will help me decide which lord I'm going with. 1 for Queek, 2 for Skrolk, or 3 for Tretch. Alright, so you want me to go with Queek, Bernie? What about you, Overseer? What are you looking at? While I wait, I'm just going to make sure that this is working as intended. Yeah, all seems to be fine. Oh. Elberg is looking for me to play Skrolk. Got 2 Skrolks now. Plague Claw Catapults, they are very good, aren't they? Having said that, Craventail over here gets the Doom Wheel, which is just remarkable. So, a lot of good stuff. Profits! Alright, so we've got 2 votes for Skrolk at the moment, which I think is a strong candidate, because at least I'm going to come into contact with a good variety with Skrolk. He's quite close to the coast, so I can go and attack the elves if I want to. I'm also going to come into contact with the Vampire Coast, but specifically Luther Harkon quite soon, and I'll start off pretty much exclusively fighting the Lizardmen. Good, varied start. And, of course, I get the benefit of having the Plague Core Catapult. The Sensor Bearers are pretty good as well. And he does have very good magical powers when starting out. I think he's got the Plague Breath, hasn't he? Which can be really devastating against low-armoured units. Alright, given that we've got most votes for 2 at the moment, let's go with that. Let's start the campaign.
Deep under the world, they chitter and plan. Watching, waiting. When they emerge, it is a nightmare vision. The Skaven, a ravenous horde of verminous ratmen.
Magnificent.
They gnaw at the roots of the world like an infected wound. They mean to rule over ruins, for such is the will of their god, the great horned rat. Only the island home of the High Elves has remained unscathed.
Not for long, elvish scum.
At its center is the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphons chaos from the world. The Skaven covet its vast power with envious, beady red eyes. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake has disturbed the winds of magic. In the secret halls of the Under-Empire, the Council of 13 has gathered. A time to scheme of opportunity.
I kill dwarf things in Pillar City. No! Clanmores go to Southlands. Hunt for Warpstone. Moors are puppet minion. Pestilence infest Lastria. Yes. But all Warpstone for council plan. Come, scribe slave. Work to do. Comet makes elf things weak. Council wants power of the vortex. Just as prophecy demands. So it's true. You read markings on the Black Pillar. Then you know we must find the Screaming One. Find out how to control the vortex. Oh yes, master. But a large tribute of Warpstone will that demon require if we summon him. Yes. Return to your assigned clan. Harvest Warpstone. Yes, most precipitous of masters. And flay yourself, your impertinence. Oh, it will be done, your worship.
Play yourself for your impertinence. As if people are just going to be like, yeah, right. No problem. Right then. To Lustria with us. For Clan Pestilence. I think it's something of a shame that we don't have a Warhammer 40k variant of this. I think it would be quite fun. Oh.
Skittering, adherents of decay, for Skrulk speaks. By will of council, we set paw in Lustria to visit ruin upon the reptile.
What's up, O'Brien? How you going, my man?
Yes. Twin-tailed comet brings great opportunity for pestilence. Great vortex of Althuan vulnerable. Much power to be had. Warpstone holds key. Much warpstone found in reptile thing cities. Kill Sotex creatures and find steal their treasures. Skrulk will bind vortex to his will and spread sickness across the world. All will succumb to the plague monks.
Yes, plague monks. Yes, yes.
Okay, how they play. Skaven settlements are not ordinarily visible to other races, appearing instead as uninhabited ruins. Heroes may scout ruins to see if they're truly abandoned. That doesn't matter to us because we own said settlements. Skaven factions require a stockpile of food, shows you up here, for each army consuming an amount of food per turn. Food may be gained from battles, from sacking settlements, and from certain buildings. The Skaven spread this type of corruption wherever they settle, lowering public order over time, but giving additional uses of the menace below, which we'll see in a battle shortly. Army ability in battles fought within the local province. Learn more about the Skaven here. No!
Reptile things should not be here. Why have they resettled old festering ruins? What are they up to?
What is it they are doing?
Soon.
Stupid lizards.
I just went full Gollum, didn't I? Oh well. Right, okay. Alright, so I think the first thing that we're going to do is go in this direction. The southern sentinels are the ones that need to be taken. Whereabouts is that? And we need to capture and occupy any settlement belonging to the southern sentinels. I think what we'll do is we'll come in this general direction, right to our border.
Rakatator.
And let's get a couple more units, maybe a couple of clan rat spears, and some standard clan rats. That'll do us for this turn. Over here, I think we've got a special building, which is, of course, the corrupted spawning pool. Spawning pools defiled by clan pestilence. The half-formed creatures that emerge make for easy picking. Bit of food generation there, always good. And we will upgrade the clan barracks so we can have shields in a little while. So, all in all, pretty good. Nice little simple start. We've got 52 food at the moment, so at least we are not in trouble. You can see that if we have normal food levels, growth is +3 in all provinces. If we have additional food on top of that, we can have growth +10, leadership to our armies and public order, and so on and so forth with plentiful food. However, if we go under normal food, we start getting issues. We get a minus to growth in all provinces, worse leadership to our armies, worse public order, and if you are starving for food, you get a lot of issues. So the last thing that we want to do is be starving for food. That means that we have to keep moving as the Skaven, keep attacking, keep eating, keep gnawing at the roots of the old world. Yes, yes! Let's end our turn. Try to be friendly with Khalida. I'll have a go. Give up the ring, girl.
No.
So based on my playstyle so far, I found the Skaven very enjoyable. They're a very good rush faction, and also in many normal battles, you can see that our stance here is a little bit different. We've got a stalking stance. Conceals the army whilst moving, allow it to ambush enemies along the way. So if we get something in a field battle, we may well be able to ambush them. Let's go for the Sentinel of Time.
Fight. Kill. Yes, stupid.
Alright, let's see what we have. Saurus Spears, they're generally pretty good. If we take a look at the Saurus Spears, they've got, say, armor of 60, melee attack of 24. If we take a look at our standard units, the clan rats here, armor of 25 and melee attack of 18. So most of our units don't compare to them by any stretch of the imagination. We do have relatively good attack from our Plague Monk Censer Bearers, and in general our Plague Monks are pretty okay. They're a great damage dealer, but they do frenzy, so you've got to be quite careful with them. If they take too much damage, they frenzy, and you're more likely to use the unit. They're a very good encircling unit. So let's fight the battle.
Yes, fight.
Naughty Skaven. Stalking and backstabbing. No wonder why Gul likes them. My bad. I do notice that while we're on the map view, that my camera goes a little bit shaky, doesn't it? It's not very good. Whereas here, in the loading screen, and I think in the battle screen as well, my camera's okay. Interesting. Maybe I'm using too much CPU. I don't have an external streaming PC, which I know a lot of streamers do. I do everything through the same computer. So maybe I'll have to turn the graphics down on the world map slightly in order just to make sure that we're okay. Alright, this looks like a fairly straightforward map overall. Yep, quite flat, quite straight. So I think the first thing that we want to do is we will move our catapult back a little bit. Get our slingers in a nice, tasty, juicy line right in front of them. And our main battle line is going to be made up by clan rat spears and just our standardised clan rats. Yep, that looks good. Over on the sides we've got some plague monks over here in the trees. And a second group, see if we can wrap around. These plague monks will defend our left. And the censer bearers will be in the trees over here waiting to try and get anybody behind. There we go. Let's make sure that Skrolk himself is providing the maximum bonus that he can. I don't think we need to gamble with 23 points. I think we're okay. It's okay if the computer doesn't burn. Well, yeah, I mean, my computer is getting a little bit old now, unfortunately. And my PSU has been starting to make an interesting noise. If I suddenly stop uploading videos, you'll know the reason. Start the battle. Right, nope, not skinks. Let's go for Saurus Spears. They are a bigger threat than the skinks. Here we go.
Yes, yes.
Let them come to us. We didn't do a lot of damage there, unfortunately.
I'm not just any Cardassian.
DocB83, thank you so much for subscribing. Really good of you, my man. Ooh, there's a point. Slingers, put yourselves in guard mode. I think Skrolk is just at the point where he can do a bit of a cheeky breaky right here. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? Right, let's get ourselves ready. There we go. And we need to get our plague bug. Oh no, 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 no. Halt firing. Halt firing catapult. Oh my. I think I just killed a lot of my own men. But we are absolutely thrashing them at this point. These guys are going down quite handily. Right, let's see if we can get a cheeky death wind here. I don't care how many of my Skaven die. Come on, get him. Die! Die! Yes!
Fight! Attack!
And this is the menace below. Go! Kill them! Leave none alive! That was nice and easy, wasn't it? I don't think we're going to get another magical spell, unfortunately. Oh. Now, let's end the battle here. Unfortunately, our Skaven don't move that fast. Skaven bowling. Overseer approved. I absolutely adore the Skaven. And that spell, I think it's called Plague Wind or Plague Breath. It's just so good. There are various other ones that you can get. There's one called Scorch that I think you get with Assassins. They're not as good, but they're still pretty good. Wind of Death is an amazing spell that you get with either the Vampire Council. I think Noctilus has got one too. And if you get the spell in the right situation, particularly if you've got a strong line that's holding the enemy and you just blaze it along their line, it's wicked good. Horned rat shitters. I think you mean chitters, sir. We're only going to occupy at level 1 because what I want to do is get a stockpile of food. Which some of you may disagree with, some of you may. Let's see what we've got here going on. Clan Rat Spears and Clan Barracks. We're doing a Clan Barracks here, but it only goes up to level 3, so I think what we might actually do is cancel the construction of this particular barracks, destroy it, repair this one, go up a level. Yes.
Yes, yes.
I am the Plague Lord.
Now, of course, looks like most of our units will be healed up to full health shortly. Pestilent Breath is the name of it, and it's just too good. It's just too good. We're actually going to give... we get 2 levels because of a mod. I wouldn't necessarily consider it overpowered.
Reptile prisoners. Say the lizards retake old jungles. On the lookout for ancient artifacts. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Plan a ritual they do. Same as Skaven. Sotex things must not succeed.
What's up, Alarin? How you doing?
A plague be upon them.
Yeah, Burned Head is quite good as well. Right, there we go. I think what we'll do is we'll take some more units as well. Probably a couple more units of Clan Rat Spears and another unit of standard Clan Rats. I like having a front wall of spears, if I can, because they tend to hold up in battle a little bit better. Marks of the old ones over there. Looks like it is with some other Skaven. Let's see how they feel about us.
With foreign powers
Spittle.
may be managed through diplomacy.
What's up, guys? Do you want an non-aggression pact?
Consider your situation.
They rejected the offer. Well, it's their deaths. Anybody else like us? Vampire Coast.
My crowded psyche.
Curse my crowded psyche. They can't trade anyway. I don't care about them. The Blessed Dread.
Cruel seas. Yes.
The Blessed Dread could be a problem. How do you feel about it?
The question is, what shall be done?
They've gone for a non-aggression pact. Okay, that secures my eastern border, if nothing else. I like that. After this turn, I think we will try and go for the Southern Sentinels, unless there's an army that manifests itself up here. That's something that we need to be aware of. I think that's going to be it. We're okay for food. Growth is still good. It's a scarf. I have an ascot or a scarf. I do like scarves. We've got another one which I prefer, but unfortunately, because of the green screen, it's got a lot of green highlights on it. This particular scarf, and because of the green screen, I can't wear it. Otherwise, it makes my head bobbing around on nothing. It makes it becomes invisible. It's quite fun. Okay, so right, we have done our turn, and excellent. Look at that. We're still making food, which is just lovely. What have we got here? Slave wheels are always good. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a Taskmaster's platform there, the Rubbish Pit, and indeed Rattling Warrens. Now, all of these are quite useful. Public Order is always nice. Public Order typically isn't all that great in Skaven settlements. We've got that. One thing that we haven't got is the Exotic Animal Tamer. I think we'll do that. And no army has manifested itself here, so let's go for the Southern Sentinels.
Kill the things. Attack. Spread poxes.
Spread the poxes. Yes, yes.
Back, brethren.
Have they got walls? Doesn't look like they have. I'm not going to bother with any menace below here, because what I want to do is I want to capitalise on the early game. I'm thinking about building the food chain building, yes. Right, they do have a lord. I would suggest that most of their lords are going to be stronger than Skrulk in direct combat. So I want to try and avoid that if at all possible. Maybe use my slingers to take him down a peg or two. You have some extra spears this time, which we'll be able to use. Now, I think we're going to follow quite a similar plan here. So what we'll do is we'll get our spears here. That works nicely for me. We'll have a clan rat on each side, just in order to bolster us should we need it. Our slingers will go right here in the middle. Yes, yes. You can go up the hill a little. Maximize your potential. Get some plague monks over here. Maybe we'll bring you back just a smidge. There we go. Another unit of plague monks here. And then we're going to have some flanking units over here in the forest. You both hidden? Yes, you are. Very good. Skrulk, get yourself up here. Oh, we've got an additional unit of plague monks. What are you, plague monks? Oh yes, I wanted those plague monks over there. Just in case. Don't need to gamble this time. Our power is quite good. Let's start that deployment. And start the battle. Now we should be able to force them to come into contact with us by just having a go. And typically, I tend to find that the Lizardmen, they just come straight at us anyway. We've got better camera mod enabled here, which allows us to get right down into the action. Come on, let's be having them. Oh, tasty, tasty. They've already gone wild. They've already gone mad. The new AI is awesome. Here we go. Ooh. Don't have these guys in guard mode. Don't want skirmish mode on either. Fire at will? Yes. Let's get you firing at that one round the back. And Skrulk. We're actually going to wait. We're going to wait. Right, for a moment, you're going to need to stop firing because you're a nightmare. Push forward. You push forward too. Push forward. Push forward. Right round the back, please. And using Skrulk, we're going to plague wind the ever-loving hump out of all of these units here. Wait for it. Oh, they didn't like that up them. Oh my god, we killed so many. Is it not magnificent? Let's debuff everything here and kill them all.
Magic strong, yes, yes.
Suffer the clean.
The Vermintide comes. Yes, yes.
Come on, kill them all. Don't stop until they're all dead. Sensor bearers, come back. Kill that. All slingers you can. I want you to target their lord. Push yourself backwards. He's going to break shortly. We're probably killing some of our own here. Yes, we are. Ah, catapult. Yeah, we've absolutely ruined them. Everyone, see if you can kill that lord. Ah! Oh, except for you. No, don't fire, don't fire! That was very nearly very bad. Roko, what's the small, furry, and brilliant at sword fights? A Ratskatia. Oh dear. Alright, Skrulk. Let's buff everyone here. Nice. Yeah, that's really hurt him. Really like to take him out, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Get out of guard mode. Come on. I think we should kill him. I mean, we're definitely gonna whittle him down. Launch bro code with a catapult. Oh, oh, he's gonna get away. Oh no 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 no. Oh, one more. Anybody else got any decent abilities? No, it doesn't look like it. Quietly hoping that... No! No escape! No! No! Oh well. Move the weak units away. Yes, I should have done Abide. I'm sorry. I failed myself. Let's take a look. Skrulk got 40 kills there, and the Plague God Catapult got 43. Oh, wow, look at that. MVP, Plague Monks. Surprised that the Censer Bearers didn't do that well. Usually they're pretty good. Does anyone here remember Kim Possible? Rufus the Mole Rat would love this. Alright. Okay, so we've got a good amount of cash for that. Hey, and we have leveled up with old Skrulky Polky. Now, the question becomes, do I want to keep a hold of this settlement? Yes, I think we probably do. So, Chupoyotl. Non-aggression pact was possibly not something that we really wanted to do, was it? Blessed with Filth is, of course, pretty good. We'll take Vermintide because it summons a unit of clan rats. Plague Rash is pretty good. That's constantly in effect. It's a passive ability. We'll take that as well. We're doing pretty good for food. Oh, we killed Zolota, which is lovely. No, actually, you're just going to be a money settlement, I think. End the turn. Sausagery! Go for the settlement in the south. With a green leaf, it gives more food. Okay, we'll do that next turn. Thanks, Abide. What did I call my general? Skrulk. Oh, yes, pastures. Right, you are. Got a couple of turns. Off you go.
Frenzy fight.
Frenzy. Yes, yes.
Right, what can we have with you? Anything with public orders, usually. Probably walls and public order. Income's always nice. Let's go with one.
Spread corruption.
Oh no. Birdie Bear says, when my wife left, I was sad, upset and lonely. Since then, I got a dog and a new motorbike. Had intercourse with 2 women and blew a grand on drugs and drink. She'll go mental when she gets home from work. Oh my. You want the Lord to move faster in the map, press R. I'm not too bothered at this point. It's fine. I'm unconcerned. I do regret having a non-aggression pact with these guys. That's a shame. Oh well, oh well. There is something down here as well. I think this is currently unoccupied, but the elves will be going for it. Yes, I can. Oh yes, I could have used the underway there, couldn't I, Varzal? I could break the non-aggression pact, but I don't get any bonuses with Skrulk from doing so. Right, let's search the ruins first and foremost. I know it'll take 2 turns. Right, so the objective of this particular puzzle...
I'm not just any
is to find out what this is. Now, based on the shape of this here, this little sausagery here, we know that it is this one. So it's going to be this square thing. That was quite simple, wasn't it? Succeeded! You see? You see? So easy. We've got a bell polisher. I'm so childish. I am so childish. And 1,000 for our treasury. Because who doesn't want their bell polished, eh? Oh dear. Right, Sentinel of Time. Let's get that for some more trade goods. Get that for shields. And we're going to have 2 more slots available. So let's go for the public order. Guys never grow up, we just grow older. I know, I know. I know, it's very true. You'll have nice shiny bells. Yes, yes! It's people like me that concern me.
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations. Consider their offer carefully.
Do you want me to give you 100? So you will declare war against these guys? No, absolutely not. That would be ridiculous. In fact, that would be detrimental to me because I want that land. It's mine. My own. Liber Bubonicus. Yes, yes. Let's colonise this. Still only at level 1 because, as I say, I really want these bonuses to stack. They've got the Citadel of Dust, the filthy, elvish scum. Let's take our pastures. Now you can see that this has hurt our units quite badly, which is... Wow, we're making a lot of money. Which is not ideal for us in this early game segment. But we are going to be making a lot more food shortly. So as we move these guys over back towards Oxiel, I imagine that we'll pretty much heal up.
Not let my lack of eyes fool you. I can see.
What's up, John? How you doing, my man?
And it is weak.
It is weak. Why would you want a gift of 600 from me? Is it because I is rich? Probably. Well, you're not going to get it because there's a temptation for me to take you out immediately. So, no. Look at you coming into my land, you cretins. Lokia Fellheart of the Dark Elves. Food for us you will be. Yes, yes. Dark, light, all elves are scum. Hello, got some pirates here. Dastan Koldai, the dire overseer. Hey, it's the overseer.
Your kind are known for its backstabbing ways, mighty lord. Yet there remain some hapless fools abroad that will be lured by your honeyed chitterings. Agree a pact of non-aggression and begin sharpening your knife.
The dwarves have gone to war with us.
Comes to break it.
You dwarvish scum.
Blessed filth.
Did I ever tell you the tale?
Pestilence is all.
Right, Southern Sentinels probably needs building up first. With the dwarves united against us, they're going to be coming here towards the Sentinel of Time.
Must spread our own corruption.
We're not in the right stance really for that, so let's see what happens here. Besiege my home. I think I'm going to need to fight the dwarves first, Abide. Given that they've gone to war with us. Zlanhuapek has gone to war against the Vampire Coast. Itza has gone to war with Clan Spittle. These are expected wars. I'm not surprised by any of that. Right, let's put ourselves back in stalk stance. Get ourselves over at least to the Sentinel of Time.
Rest stupor, my brethren.
Stupid, stupid. Yes, yes.
What can we get now? Clanrat spears with shields. 3 of them. Yeah, absolutely. That'll work. Next turn, we'll be looking a lot better. Let's see what Lokia Fellheart does. I wonder if we've got any heroes that we can recruit. Nothing. Could recruit another lord over here at Oxiel, I suppose. He's got sharp claws. Hellkeck of Mordheim, knife. Vestit. I do like Gracier. Ruin. Ooh, a Gracier of Ruin. Knife potentially has quite good, as does Hellkeck. They've both got potentially quite good loyalty. Gregs! Is there a Gregs on this map? I think I can recruit one because of the Bell Polisher. I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna recruit a lord here. I'm a little. Oh, I could do a custom lord. No, it's not worth it at the moment. Custom lords are for later. Let's recruit you. Ah, got 4 warpstone for that. That's nice. Right, you get yourself in Oxiel, and let's grab you a couple of units. I'm probably gonna get you trash.
Guide us, Horned One.
Have to go global. In that case, we may as well go clan rats. That's just going to make us a little bit better defended against this army, which is strong. What's up, Rucker? How you going? Oh, he's off somewhere else. Looks like he might be about to take Sabaton. If he does that, that's not great for me. Not great for me at all. In fact, it's the last thing I want to happen. Although he is now out of reach of his Black Arc. And his Black Arc is one of his main, well, positives, really. No, he hasn't broken it yet. I expected that he would that turn, but evidently he didn't feel that it was worth his time.
Much warpstone found, but more is needed. Lizards are raced towards a ritual of their own. Skrulk must.
Not quite ready for the ritual of dark scrying yet, I'm afraid. We have insufficient warpstone. But soon. Right, what's next? Warpstone tokens? I suppose we'll take it. And we'll also take Root Marcher, because there's a few things that are going to be useful later down that particular tree. Let's get ourselves over here. We know we're at war with the dwarves. So, can we get more units here? Yes, look at that. Let's take some standard clan rats with shields. Reptile thing sacrifice, yes, yes. I thought we got an orb of some form, but evidently I was wrong. Still in the positive for food, so far. So I had to back out because the stream froze. When I got back, I had to watch an anti-vape commercial. Vaping and bad at games, folks. Is Varzal here and just being quiet? He is in the chat. But no, this is solo. It goes a little bit faster with solo. Let's see. Yeah, he's taken it. Not very happy with that.
Pestilence all powerful, but more slaves needed. More
What's up, Spittle?
gold, more warpstone.
How's Dixie Tricks, my friends? You want a trade agreement? Yeah, alright. Are you willing to pay me for it? A little more. Thought you might.
Pestilence all powerful, but more slaves needed. More gold, more war.
Yes, you've declared war, but there's nothing you can do in order to hurt me unless I'm on the sea, you fools.
See how the enemies carries away from your might. Show them no mercy, Prince of Rats. Finish them.
I think they are finished, aren't they? Oh, they might have a settlement over here somewhere, I suppose. You with a face. I need military access. Ah, I need Sabaton. I really do. But first... Dwarves! Dwarves? Oh. I'll have to wait a turn. No, I can't do anything. Oxiel is ready to level. Let's give it that level. Nothing else to be done this turn. No, no. I suppose I could send you towards kayaks, couldn't I? Put you in march stance, get you down here.
Master Commander.
Sacrifices to Mathlan.
Bruh.
Call me Lord Fellheart. I am much more than a mere captain.
How can I cancel the non-aggression pact? Doing so prematurely. How do I know how long I have to keep this non-aggression pact for? Ah, here we are. I've got 2 turns remaining before I'm considered treacherous, so do you know, I can wait 2 turns. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. Citadel of Dusk, there's no way they're going to trade with. Court of Labaras aren't in a trading position yet. I feel like I'd like a non-aggression pact with Luther Harkon for the time being. Very good.
Yes.
Maybe even the Court of Labaras. What's up, Khalida? Non-aggression pact? That sounds good. What about military access? Yeah, boy! Thank you. Hey, Santa Grant. Yes! See what other missions we've got. Jungle Fever. I heard if you kill off the Vampire Coast faction, the game crashes. We'll find out. Was it Cyber X? Yeah, we will find out because I do plan for them to be killed off at some point. Before he goes back, kill his main army and go for his city. Yes, that's my hope. Okay, so layer expansion. We need a nest layer. The ritual, of course, is something that's going to happen with time, and we need to finish off the... I don't know where they actually live at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. I wish I knew where they were. Maybe they've got a disembodied army somewhere. Do they have a horde mechanic?
Trade deal in slaves. I have mangy ones. Yours.
So, they want a trade agreement, but I'm not going to give it to them. Hello, second army. This is interesting. So they're moving all their armies this way and leaving their main settlement undefended. What should I do, guys? Should I go for their main settlement? That is a humongous dwarven army. I've put myself in a very vulnerable position here. If they had attacked me then, if they had had enough movement points to attack me then, I think I'd have been absolutely sausaged. Wouldn't have been good. So, perhaps what we want to do... Let's come over here towards the Sentinel of Time. You guys, you need to go back into Stalk stance. Can't get there either way. Just put you here. We're going to get our units all the way over here to near Joya Bottle, just here, I think. And then next turn we will break the pact. Southern Sentinels. Was it the Nest Nursery that they wanted us to build? See, for you, I think we're going to give you a wall at the Southern Sentinels. The more I can do in order to build my defences, the better at this point, because those dwarves look terrifying.
Kill none first. Yes, yes.
Ah. What's going down, Tratosi? Oh, by the way, guys, as of next week, you're going to see me streaming much more regularly. There'll be more episodes on YouTube, yes, but you'll also see me streaming more.
The altar of the Horned Rat conceals many dark secrets, mighty lord. Yet its latent power is exploited by a rival clan for their own ends. Much warpstone they are said to have found there. Seizing the altar would no doubt lead to war amongst your own kind. Yet the warpstone must be yours. Prepare for an attack.
Why, yes, definitely not chaos. 13 warpstone. Can't ignore that, can I? But I do want to kill these guys off more. You, why don't you get yourself into standard? And I can't help myself. I'm going to do search the route. Oh shit me.
The old ones liked to test.
Yes, I know. Alright, so to access treasure, solve the puzzle. The old one, type up the inescapable, never liked to repeat himself. So he doesn't want something that is repeated. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Twos. We've got 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2. We've got 3 3s, interestingly. No, no. Oh, he never liked to repeat himself, so it's going to be this one. Oh no, he does repeat himself here, look. That's interesting. There seem to be 2 of the same colour of a couple of things. You reckon it's the red 4? I thought it was initially as well, but I'm not sure now. Because it could also, no. Let's try the red 4. Failure. No, it wasn't. I didn't understand that one. It probably was the last one I buyed. Oh well. No matter. I didn't move. Oh, I didn't move. Oh, I did. I did. Yes, yes. Let's see what these dwarves do now. I'd like to have peace with them, really. Need to stop trespassing on my lands. Otherwise something terrible's going to happen. Well, it is anyway, but... yeah, that was one I just couldn't work out.
Pretense of amity is working, verminous lord. Your new friends may be willing to open.
So we need to establish a trade agreement with a vampire coast. That in itself. Tempted to move to here.
On to hell.
You. Colonise this. What have we got there? We've got the port. With the port, we can actually establish trade. Oh, isn't that good? There we go. And over here, we're going to need walls. Yeah, always go with the walls, if in doubt, I suppose. Right, you. Blessed Dread.
Every skull that decorates this deck adds to my legend. Why should I...
Can we now declare war? Yes, we can. Ah, glorious war. Yes, I know. And we've ambushed them. I'm going to play it because it will be fun. Rocco asks, are you going to play X4? I don't think at this point I am. Now, I was intending to. I did contact Egosoft asking if they would give me a press copy, because as many of you know, I've unfortunately fairly recently lost my job, and therefore money's very tight. It's not really appropriate for me to buy too many new computer games if I can avoid doing so, because the mortgage has to come first. So I did ask if they would be willing to give me a press copy. I didn't get any answer initially, and then I got an email the other day saying, "Oh, I'm sorry about the delay in your press copies," from somebody called Burnt, who works for Egosoft. Sorry about the delay in your press copies. There's been an issue with some videos, and we want to implement those before we give you the press copies. So I thought, oh, maybe I'm getting a press copy, and I haven't heard anything since. And given that the game is now released, I presume that it wasn't intended for me, and I have since emailed Burnt saying, was that email intended for me? Should I have received a press copy or shouldn't I? And once again, I haven't received a reply. So I think the long and short of it is it's very, very unlikely that I will be receiving anything. Right, this time the Plague Monks are going to be bringing up the front over here. We have our slingers over here. Yeah, all in all, it's been a relatively disappointing experience.
Guide us, Horned One.
I think we can pretty much leave everything else back. Let's start the deployment. Start the battle. We're immediately going to go into slow mode. Go for the Lord there. Ask our Plague Catapult to attack the Black Corsairs. Block. Go for some Pestilent Breath here. Go, go, go. And we'll summon some clan rats over here. I'd love it, but I don't want you to have to unnecessarily... That's a viable... I don't want you to have to unnecessarily spend money on me. Oof. Right, you've got to halt fire now, otherwise terrible things will happen. Let's go into normal play. Oh, that was nice. Scrock, let's make all enemies here weaker. There we go.
More clan rats, yes, yes.
Some of the Vermintide, yes, yes. Oh no, maybe not. Right, let's fast forward it. The enemy lord's going to die this time. There it goes. Don't know if we've quite gotten enough speed here. No, we haven't. Alright, end the battle. Let's see what we can do now. Now we need to see if we can get to their capital and take it. I don't know what's happening with what's his dibble. With Lokir Fellheart at the moment. That concerns me.
I'm not just any Cardassian.
Thanks, Brocode. Oh, bye. Thank you very much for following, my man. Okay. We can sell them off, we can enslave them for some food, or we can ask for some further replenishment. Because we're going to be going into more battles, we will take the replenishment. Enemy has been killed in battle. Yes, yes! And we have leveled up. Let's see what we can do here. Let's take a look. Lutum is always good. Corruptive or dictatorial. I don't really want either of those at the moment. So let's go with Inspiring Presence. We do have a lot of clan rats here, so let's take better leadership for our clan rats. Or can we not take anything else? Well, that seems silly, doesn't it? Didn't realise that these would lock other ones off. Oh no, they don't. I'm just stupid. Not to worry. That shall do. Let's put you into march mode. We'll get right to the edge of our territory here. Anything else I can do? You're healing. Food is amazing. We've got so much food. Oh, nice. A hockey game coming on. Who's playing? Is it your team, man? Broco's just telling me that there's a hockey game coming on in about 10 minutes. There's Admiral Barath, and that is, of course, shit. Dwarves. Got our nest layer. Need an assassin's hideout or an overseas lookout. Into stalk. I think what I'd really like to try and do is try and go for the Admiral here. If I can take him.
Unleash buboes.
May not have worked the way I wanted it to. We don't have lightning strike. I need to keep an eye on what these dwarves are about to do. Something awful, doubtlessly. Oxil has leveled. So, Pox Cauldron, Growth Vats, Construction. Where's Dad Assassin's hideout? Up here, okay. So let's take that, the hidden layer. In many ways, it might be better if we got something else. Citadel of Dust, there's no way they're going to trade with us. What about you, Labaris?
Do not let my death mask unnerve. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Don't waste my time.
What's up,
or I shall
Luther?
have you walk the plank.
Look. How about I offer you 780? No, still not. Still low. They're not going to trade with me. Well, in this case, how about I just offer a payment, and I'm just going to make you a gift. How much cash have I got right now? Small gift.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Alright, so nobody new to trade with, unfortunately. End the turn. Let's see what the dwarves do. This is a real concern, because if they go for the Sentinel of Time, they'll probably take it. Oxseal, I think it's got probably a decent...
What's your back tail?
They have not got a decent garrison. Right, you with the faces. I need you to get back. Canucks and Dallas Stars. Nice, nice. Southern Sentinels have been destroyed. Now, even though it wasn't me that destroyed them, it may just be that helps me immensely. Because I should get a bit more warpstone for that. They're attacking Oxil. I got me some warpstone, which I like.
Where next now?
Let's get you right next to Oxeal. Oxeal itself